सर्वमंगला मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वा साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमस्तुते. Namaskar and welcome to Kundli Consult. Happy Navratra to all of you. Happy Durga Puja to all of you. Today's topic about this Navratri, which is called a Sharad Navratri or Autumn Navratri. But a lot of people do not know the reason for this Navratri. This Navratri is not the real Navratri Puja as per our Shastras. This is a Navratri which is done because Lord Ram, before attacking Ravan, did a Devi Stuti. Most of us know that before Lord Ram attacked Ravan in Lanka, he established the Rameshwaram Shivalinga and did puja there. But what most of us do not know is that after that, he did the Devi Stuti, worship of Ma Durga, before he started his war on Ravana and his army. So why did Lord Ram evoke the worship of Mahadev and then Devi Stuti? Well, if you know, Ravan was a great worshipper of Lord Shiva. He treated Lord Shiva as his guru. And if you look at Shastras, our Shastras, Hindu Shastras, there all gurus are respected. And there are several incidents, including Mahabharata, where before going to war with an opponent, the person takes permission from not only his guru, but the guru of his opponent. And then only he does the attack. So because Ravan was a great worshipper of Mahadev and considered Mahadev his guru, therefore actually Lord Ram, by worshipping or establishing that Shivling at Rameswaram and worshiping him, actually sought permission before attacking Ravan. That is the true interpretation of the establishment of Rameshwaram and why Lord Ram did that puja before attack Ravan. This part is known to most of the people. But what is not known is that after that he did Devi Stuti, worship of Ma Durga. And this Navratri is actually called Akal Bodhan. Akal Bodhan in Bengali it is called, in Sanskrit it is also there. And Akal Bodhan means untimely call. So in spite of this Navratri being not there, not the real Navratri or no time actually for worship of goddess Durga, Lord Ram still did the Devi Stuti and invoked the blessings of Ma Durga. And that is why it is called the untimely call or Akal Bodhan. Now, why did Lord Ram worship Ma Durga, or why did he do Devi Stuti? Now, if you look at it, see, even in Hindu religion, if you look the original classics, all of them say or talk about one god figure, one godhead figure. In fact, in Mahabharata, Lord Krishna says that I am that one god figure. And he says, he shows his Virat Roop to Arjun, and there he shows his full, all with all the Roops that he has. So in Hindu religion, whatever the various gods and goddesses you see are the focused energy of one particular task or one particular energy of that supreme being. And Goddess Durga is the focused energy of Shakti, of fight, of war, of power. That is why Goddess Durga is Virajman on Singh. Who is Singh? Singh is the lord of the or the king of the jungle. He he is raw powers. Lion is the raw power. So Goddess Durga or Ma Shakti, as she is called, is nothing that but the focused energy of that universal being, the universal God, into power, where power is required. And that is why Lord Ram, because he needed power, he was going into war, he needed power. That is why he invoked Goddess Durga to get the blessing of power to defeat Ravan, who was known to be, Parangat in every kind of warfare. He had every astra with him. He and his clan had every astra with him. And that is why, with that worship of Devi Stuti by Lord Ram, started this Navratri. You can do your calculations. At the end of Navratri, Dashera, Ravan's Putla is burnt, which is basically when Ravan is defeated that day. Then he comes to Ayodhya and the Diwali happens. So this Navratri is not actually the Shastra's Navratri of worship of Goddess Durga or Ma Shakti, but this is a Navratri which was started because Lord Ram evoked the power of Goddess Shakti in him before going to war with Ravan at this particular time. And that is how this Navratri has started or has got established. Now, for you or for anybody, if you have a problem with your sixth house or a problem with your Virgo, wherever Virgo is in your horoscope. So, sixth house and Virgo as a sign denotes debt, enemies, diseases, and all kinds of this hurdle which is, which is invoked by enemies, which is evoked by, even your disease is nothing but an enemy to the body. And it also denotes physical enemies. So whoever has problem of huge debt, enemies who want to basically kill them, annihilate him, finish him, diseases, long diseases in the house, then either the sixth house is afflicted or Virgo is afflicted. And one of the best remedies for Virgo, particularly for Virgos, Virgo sign, wherever it may be. So if your Virgo is in the 10th house, it means you will have a lot of enemies in your areas of work. You'll be troubled there. Or you will have been working at a place where it is afflicted by diseases of people or, debt in that company or in that profession, wherever it is. So the essence of Virgo is debt, disease and enemies. And depending on where it is placed in your horoscope, it works there. So if you have an afflicted sixth house or Virgo, then Devi Stuti, worship of Goddess Durga, is probably the best remedy that you can have. So I'm giving you also a remedy in this Navratra for either your sixth house or your Virgo, if you have Virgo sign wherever it is in your horoscope, if you have a problem with either of these two. I hope you liked my video in terms of the actual information, the actual story of this Navratra, do subscribe to my channel and follow me on Telegram, where I give regular small updates on various astrological aspects, and share it amongst your friends and relatives so that the true knowledge of astrology and Shastras reach to all the people. Thank you and Namaskar.